got dreams that we gotta pursue. I mean, we all got dreams that we gotta believe in. I mean, we all got targets that we gotta achieve. So how can I rest when I got family to feed? I mean, with my intuition, I'll make wise decision. I'll navigate the chaos and avoid collision. Stick to the program and follow my vision. I'm just trying to keep it real. I got a legacy to build. Yo, I do it for my brothers, do it for my future son. We were just on block life, but look what we become.
Yo, it's your boy HUN Tizzy, and we're back again. It's the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast. Can I get a round of applause? You know what I'm saying? We have to make sure that the energy is always correct when we're dealing with the subject that we're dealing with. You understand? UK rap, you get me? Golden Era. You understand? And all of the other genres that coincided with it at that time. That's what this podcast is about. People can see who it is, so I'm not even going to go into like no long talk. I'm just going to do my due diligence, what I normally do, and that would be to big up Wagwan. Big up Wagwan, that's the sponsor right there. Shout out Consume London. Yeah, we got the apparel, we got the merchandise, the links below in the description. Big up No Invite. Yeah. Big up Kofi's Kitchen, that's at Millmead Business Centre down at Tottenham Hale. They're open to 3 o'clock. Food galore. Shout out Chauncey TAW on the visuals. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, innit? Like, I swear that's it. Yeah, and Stashbox Studio. Yeah, we have to big up Stashbox Studio every time. But like, yeah, fam, it's the Golden Era. Wrapped up the intro so quick, I'm feeling sick. Yeah, Hunt's sick at this now. You know them ones like I kind of got it together. But yeah, I kind of got it together. But anyway, let's get into the next thing that we would normally do for the engagement, which would be who said? Who's paying attention at home? Who said? You lots can like obviously have a try, but it's really for the people at home.
All right,
I've got one for you
glad
later.
to hear that still.
But this one is, this is Hunt flow, not their flow. I'm a big addition to the crime rate. I see prey, you see prime, mate. So don't front like you're ready to die, mate. If I gotta sleep with the fishes, I'm ready for my fate. You trying to take my life, you're welcome to try, mate. Who said that bar? If you know, leave something in the comments below. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
All right, cool. So this is the part of the show where everyone's already clicked the buttons. They've seen the picture. They've seen who it is. If they don't, they're people that are trying to learn the history and they're trusting in my word that these are the people that was there doing their things. You're someone, I wasn't too familiar with your works, but I'm also like, as a gatekeeper, I'm not someone that says, no, you can't come in and know you if I don't know you. I just need you to tell me what you did, and you can come on this platform. It's no problem. Do you understand? As long as you have something that says, I was there, Hunt, I did my thing, and then we can get the new story out that I don't know about, but there's people out there that know about. You get me? You're someone that I've seen you as a regular on the page, showing love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let me know, Hunt should really be up there, you know? Like, man's got a history, man's got a story. I said, boom, let me know. You ran down a list. I thought, you know what, that is a story there. You know them ones. Just because I didn't know it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be told if it was at that time. It's the golden era. This is what it's about. So without further ado, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Boom. My name's D-Rilla. Southeast 5 West Live and that. But started rapping in 9-4, believe it or not, 11 years old. And I'm here now, you get what I'm saying. So I'm sure as the interview goes on, you're going to find out much more. But that's just a little introduction still.
Like longevity thing, isn't it? It's like from 9-4. That's what I'm saying. See, to me, when I say the golden era, I'm thinking early 2000s. But everyone from that time frame usually has a story before when they was, do you understand what I'm saying? They was trying to be a DJ, or they was, you know what I'm saying, honing their skills and getting themselves ready for what would happen. But you're saying you started in 94. So like, let's kind of break that down. Let's paint a picture. Like, what was going on in 94? Like,
for me, it was obviously them times there when you're young, you're going to get more exposure to American hip hop, innit? You feel me? So it's a Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube era. You feel what I'm saying? And
what, Doggy Style?
Doggy Style, yeah. That album was nuts still. I can't even lie. I opened my young ears to, you know, a whole heap of madness that I didn't even think man would be saying on a record. You feel me?
Yeah.
But literally, there was one UK R&B group, but they were kids. You feel me?
What's their names?
Oh.
Chaos, Ultimate Chaos.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
Ultimate, see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ultimate
And the
Chaos.
youngest singer was my
Hayden.
age. Yeah.
Hayden and them, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
so
man. I
he
know
was
them,
my
man, yeah.
age. I was
know
like,
him.
rah, we're all the same age and that, like, rah, and I had my brethren and that. You get me? So my brethren Richard, rest in peace, he was doing the beatboxing, and then me and my brethren Dole, we was doing the rapping and that, and that's just kind of how it started. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you would say that was like one of your influences.
What's that?
See, like seeing the childhood stars.
Yeah, of
You know what
course.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
What made you be into that music, and what other music, what genres of music was going on at that time for you?
For me, it was, I ain't gonna lie, and probably whenever the first Mobos was, that's when I got introduced to UK hip hop properly. So it was Phoebe One and what's the guy? It's like that when Black Twag.
Black Twag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I see UK hip hop artists on the TV screen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of changed my perspective of hip hop. You feel what I'm trying to say? But really and truly, it was the Onyxes and it was the American hip hop that really had.
Already like,
yeah, you get what I'm saying?
like on that realm.
Exactly. At that age, I'm not out there,
And
so it's.
How was you getting your feed? How was you getting your fix of like this US?
Just people from around the way, radio stations, wherever I could hear it. I got older siblings. You get what I'm saying? So my sister would come over this CD, that CD. And more time it was American hip hop. So that's kind of what kind of took it. You know
You was kind of lucky to be in a household where that's running, because see, like I'm a single child, so I had to like, you know what I'm saying? Like my friend would like play a song, like he would have tapes them times written neatly, like you know them ones, and he would have it like the sellotape at the top. Man would go back in, forward it to this bit, you know them ones, like that's got too much talking on it. You know the ones, the man's introducing the track or something. Like, come on, man, done. Man's only got 8 bar of the track, you know. Because you know,
I remember them ones. Trust me,
that's
bro.
the influences man kind of had them times. You know them ones. Yeah, man. I was sick of that, man. So, Kaz, what would you say, other than obviously Ultimate Chaos and that, what was your influences at the time musically?
Musically, probably like my cousin General Levy, he just bust that year as well.
Okay.
So that was a huge influence. You feel what I'm saying? Seeing like rah, like
in the jungle scene,
in the jungle, because obviously, you know, like back in the day, we're in a dance culture. You feel me? So as time goes on, you know, you had garage, and the garage bands were busting. You understand? While hip hop was bubbling, grime man was getting more look. It's still kind of offshoot of garage, kind of that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So we're in a kind of a dance nation. Only recently now, well, the last probably 10 years, UK hip hop bass kind of music is getting that push.
Yeah.
So you'll be looking up to the jungle MCs as well. Do you understand? But I'm gonna be real. At that age there, it was just mainly, if we were gonna skip a few years, we can skip some years. But if we're still around the 94, 95 time, other than Phoebe One and Black Twang, those are the only 2 UK hip hop. Remember, I'm like 11, 12 years old. You feel me?
Yeah.
So my resources ain't like it could be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So other than them two, that was it. You get me? Other than that, it was just American hip hop that I was listening to. You feel me?
Yeah. So later on, like you're 11, see, like, you know what I'm saying, 11, 12, 13, 14, going up to 16, 17, what's now the influences?
Wow.
Now that you've got like you know what I mean?
All right, so boy, there was quite a few. I had 57th Dynasty.
Okay.
Because they're from Brixton up the way, so we used to do a lot of shows together. Not like we're brethren, but we're on the same bill. You feel what I'm trying to say? I remember fucking 12 Stone Productions.
Okay, 12 Stone.
Yes.
You're not the first person that's mentioned them, but like Kalashnikov.
Yes.
12 Stone.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever obviously I have to go back and do my research, and that's what I'm on. So when I'm saying Kalashnikov, I always get a set of people that say, yeah, but 12 Stone, like they had the similar sound, they're from, like, man saying, but Hunt, they're from Hackney. How comes you don't know that? And I'm like, all feeling like not shame, but like Hunt, you meant to slyly know, like 12 Stone, you know that. I had to go and do my own research, and when I'm hearing the tracks like E8 Clapper, like I'm like, wow, these man were tough. Like, how comes they didn't go further?
But you know what it is? The structure weren't there. It weren't there, man. Like, it was a grind for a lot of fucking people, bro. There's a lot. Like, I remember always to say back in the day, the baddest artist most people know has never been signed, bro, or will never be heard.
Yeah.
Because the structure weren't there. You couldn't just put your music on fucking Spotify. There was no YouTube. You have to go meet a one A&R. Like I remember meeting an A&R on Oxford Street and having to freestyle and rap about shit that I'm walking past. So it was such a kind of, everyone had demos. That's unheard of now. That's an EP these days.
Yeah.
That's for the public, the whole world to hear. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the structure weren't there, but no, 12 Stones were hard. Morris Delta as well.
MD7.
Yeah. They were hard. I'm trying to think. Obviously, Classic have come a little later for me, like '02. But prior to that, obviously Scheme as well.
Yeah. Big
from
P.
South. Yeah, Big P.
Extremist and
MCD as well. Fuck Mike GLC. Can't forget that. Skinny Man as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I thought them man there. There's
What about
probably
Jest and them man there? Was
yeah,
they like?
Jest. Yeah.
And
Jest.
Task Force. And
yes,
that.
Task
When I go
Force.
back and listen, I think, wow, these guys were sick.
Nah. I remember I done a
sick.
show. I went to a show with MCD in Coliseum about 2000, and Skinny Man didn't turn up. Big man just fucked it up. But when they announced Skinny Man didn't turn up, it was nearly a riot in that place, bro.
Seriously.
Yeah, but they didn't want to hear no one else after that, bro. They didn't want to hear no one else, bro. It took D a good little 10 minutes to calm them down to say, I'll come to perform, you know.
MCD, he's someone that I always hear his name. I always hear his name mentioned like he's an unsung hero. But
I think from what I hear, he was one of the first UK artists to get signed to a major label, which I think was Universal.
Okay, so that's why he holds so much weight as well.
Yes.
Okay, now I remember you was telling me something about, you see, in the 90s, you well, what got you into music?
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, my whole family does music. You get me? Like, I got my family from Trinidad, so I got the first one was Trinidad Rio, which is like a big Calypsonian singer. Then you had my cousin Levy, but then all his brothers are musicians as well. And my cousin Rosita, she's worked with SWV, Lyndon David Hall, and all that as a singer as well. I got other cousins as singers, so I'm just surrounded by music.
Just
from
music.
Birth.
So you was always going to be doing some sort of music.
And I'm just lucky that my brethren downstairs, he was just a bad boy rapper from 10 years old. So when he's bringing me in, like, let's do it, I was like, all right, cool. That's kind of how I fell into it. You feel me?
Yeah. 12, 10. You know them ones like created. Did you lots have a name?
What was our name? I can't even remember. My original rap name was OG Mac, bro. 11 years old.
OG Mac 12.
Hey, listen, bro.
Man's ahead of their time.
Hey, listen, bro. 11 like OG Mac and
OG
that's
Mac.
the American influence, in it. You get what I'm saying?
And he's listening to West Coast them times.
Yeah, bro. I'm bare West Coast, bro. Like, oh my
West
days.
Coast man's, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. OG Mac was the first. But then I was, I think, Deja Vu. Then I was Red Rum for a long, long time, for about 10 years, and then I heard someone else had the name, so I then switched it up, and then become D-Rilla.
Okay, so and that's one of my questions. Obviously, people know your name's D-Rilla, but they don't know why your name's D-Rilla and how that came about.
Because initially it was D-Rillist, because about 2000 and I think 9-ish or some shit like that, I was getting ready to sign a deal and I wanted to change my name. And I knew that going into it, how my music is in the past and how the space I was in, I just wanted to make music as real as I can be to myself. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So everything has to always be in arm's reach. If I say something, either true or it's exaggerated, but it ain't completely made up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I structured my music, and that's how it's always been since then. So that's how I kind of come up with the name D-Rillist. No, D-Rilla, but it was originally D-Rillist.
Okay. Yeah. But what did... Oh, yeah, you said it, innit? It's like I'm not listening, but I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What's it called? But you see what, you said before, that you was southwest. Southeast.
Yeah. Camberwell.
Why did I think you was northwest?
No, I'm coming from west now, innit?
Okay, so you're that's why you know Too Bad Art and them. That's why.
Yes.
That's why you
I don't know them, but I know of them. Yeah.
That's why you said all of these names, because they're more. When I'm thinking about it now, them man are more associated with the south side of things. You understand what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So check this then, cuz. See your first rap CD.
Yeah.
That you ever purchased with your own money.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was Dead Prez, Let's Get Free.
Okay. And how old was you? Because you started from 10, so...
Yeah, so rap CD... Actually, no, I'm chatting shit. It was 96. I bought that Bone Thugs Harmony Crossroads.
Wow. Crossroads, yeah.
Yeah, on a cassette.
Crossroads.
Yeah. And I bought it. I was like, what is this shit, man? I can't understand nothing they were saying. I tried to shot it, man. I was like, no, I'm wasting my money.
That's classic.
It's classic, bro. But you know, like,
that's their old.
No one
one
had
of their only songs. Out, you know, like out of all their songs, there's that one. The Bone and Biggie.
Yeah,
you know, like there's
I
a few
know,
of them that it's like, yeah,
maybe.
that's why I give you ratings. But everything else is like.
But bro, you gotta think I'm like 12, 13, and I ain't never heard nothing. Remember, I ain't heard no freaking.
So what made you go and get it then?
It was hip hop, bro. It was hip hop. That was it. It was a new song that was picking up steam. So you walk in the shops, your HMV or whatever it is, and you see a CD. It's hip hop. It's whatever in the charts, and you buy it. Innit?
Then you listen to it. Remember, they used to have them times. I swear they used to have like the little
CD,
the little CD thing.
Yeah. I didn't listen to it. I just bought it. Remember, I'm not even thinking like that. I just walk in there. It was all Woolworths Tarated. You get me? I walked in there and see it, boom, bought it. Listen, I couldn't understand nothing they were saying, bro. It was only later on, like probably like a year later,
started to catch it.
Yeah, you understand me? When I first got, I was like, nah, man, this is bullshit. I remember trying to shot it,
catching it. Oh, mate. All right, cause so you see before, as well. You see, you said that you changed your name, when you was gonna get. But you said 2009. I swear you've had a deal before that, or you've had interactions with.
In 97, 98, I done Hackney Empire, and then and I got approached.
Music's just running in it. Like if your cousin is General Levy, then I can understand why. You know, like opportunities.
Big man, I didn't get not one opportunity from him, bro.
So how do you know what I'm saying? Like obviously, I don't know. Is it that he's put you in the right place to see these things?
No disrespect. I love my cousin. Yeah. Later on, we worked together. Probably 05, 06, we done a tune and we kind of worked. But as opportunities, as this is my cousin, nothing's ever been handed to me from him. You feel what I'm saying?
So what have you had to do for you to get all these opportunities? Or
it's
being
phone
signed?
Calls. It's freaking just, bruv. I just mashing out shows because them times there you really had to be groundwork networking.
Give me some shows.
So obviously I done the Hackney Empire. Obviously, what are we gonna talk about? We're talking about getting signed, or we're talking about shows? Which one we want to do?
Get the sign. So.
All right, cool. So the first signing we've done Hackney Empire now. It was me, an ex-rapper from out of West that I kind of knew. He was cool, and my brethren. And then we was approached by Paul Tubbs. He was part of a band. He worked with George Michael, and he was in the charts. But a big musician, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And them old studios, you know, with the wheels.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So we're just recording. So he signed us originally, but when we was getting signed, in between that, I found out that my brethren I was rapping with, I heard his lyrics, and it was Eric Sermon's lyrics. So man kicked him out of the group and that. You know what I'm saying, bro? I was like, nah, bro, you're faking the thing, bro. You get me? Like, how you busting next man lyric and that? You get me? So he didn't even make the meeting, bro. He didn't even make the meeting. Yeah, bro. True stories, bro.
Lyrics, you know?
Yeah, no. In the show, he's doing the lyrics, and he always busts it. You know, like every man's vibes in and that, and he was busting the lyric. And but yeah, anyhow, so yeah, boom. Signed to them, recorded a couple tunes with them. But to be honest, they didn't really know what to do with us because they're like musician and, you know, big industry thing, and UK hip hop artists weren't doing nothing them times, really. You feel what I'm saying? So that kind of fizzled out. So that was the first signing still that I come across, you know what I mean?
Okay, it was like a good experience. Well, at
least it was a good
to...
in the studio working, hearing your music recorded properly. You feel me? Not, you know, on a cassette. You know what I'm saying? How man would do it through a microphone or whatever it is, karaoke machine thing. You understand? It was the first to get a proper recording in those kind of settings. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that must have been like, you must have been thinking, yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, I did still. I felt that so many times, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. I've had that feeling, you know, when they're gassing you up, like, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But that still happens now, but back then, bruv, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're always looking for opportunities, you understand?
Yeah.
You're always out there trying to make something happen, you feel me?
Make things happen and stuff, innit? Well, cuz, but now I hustle with beats and drums, not keys and guns, but that can change overnight if I need the funds.
Rotted. Where you get that from?
Who said that bar?
I said that bar, but how the fuck you find that, bruv?
That's why I'm here. Next two lines, and where's that come from?
Fucking hell,
Who
bro.
said? You know what I mean?
Oh, so
man's all going through the archives.
I don't. You know what? I don't even remember what comes after that.
Crazy. Come on, man. You got to know them bars there,
Oh,
man.
oh man, I have to play the fucking tune, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Right now, off
We
the top of
got
my
him.
head. No, you did. That's what I said. Like, how you catch? Cause you know what it is, yeah.
Like, you
I had
thinking,
a
"Bro,
set
that's
of
my-
music,
that's
yeah.
my bars, like.
I know, but I'm hearing, man. Like, right, how you catch that one? But what it is, I got tunes that are like. Anyway, that's mad still. But yeah. Those are my bars. Sorry, my bad. I don't even know the rest of my own fucking lyrics right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to get the
people
tune
at
up on
home
my
will
phone.
save you. They'll save you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cuz, who would you say is someone that has helped you along your path?
All right, my cousin Winston, he hooked me up with, I think it was my second record deal. So what it is, he was working with this group called Lobap. They're based out in Greece. They're signed to Warner Brothers, and they work with like LL Cool J, a lot of people. So they ended up bringing me out there, signing us, and as a group, I formed a group called Piramoya, and yeah, so that's when I started working, doing shows with Rodney P and Skits. So
Okay.
2003, we done about 3 shows, like 3 separate occasions. We got flown out there, me and my crew, and yeah, it was a next kind of experience. Still, I can't lie. It was like the crowd knowing the lyrics because they put the music out there. You understand? People in my group doing stage dives and people catching them, and yeah, bro, the energy was next level. Still, next level.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Where's this in Greece and stuff?
In Greece, yeah, 2003.
Okay. Right. And you said that MC, you made mention of MCD before being one of the first people to be signed or something, innit?
Yes.
So that's like, this is like, you know what I'm saying, innit? Like, this is like big business what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Stuff,
of course, 100%. And where my cousin linked that up, I always say, you know what, respect for that, because he didn't have to do that. You understand? Because he put his own neck on the line vouching for me, and I'm not coming as one. It was a group of us. You feel me?
Okay.
And yeah, so that led to some bad business, but great experiences. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so what was the name of the group as well?
Piramoya.
Piramoya.
Yeah, so you know what, bro? I should have been more prepared for my own thing. But I think Moya was water in Swahili and then Pira was something else, yeah. But you're going back 20 odd years now, big man. Yeah. But that's how we come up with the name still, you understand? So it was like Pira Moya. So I think it was natural strength, so it might have been something and something, but we called it kind of natural strength, Pira Moya.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Because you know them ones, everyone's got a meaning behind their why their thing is, but them ones, that's you know what I mean, isn't it? Like I would. What I'm saying is, I don't think. Well, you'd have to be Swahili.
Yeah.
You know them ones. You'd have to be like for it to actually click. Else, it's like, yeah, that's madness. But when you explain it, like safe, you've got a meaning, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, cuz, check this now. Yeah. Have you seen SupaCell? Have you watched that?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I thought it was all right. Still, I enjoyed it.
It's good, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
I think it's good as well. But let's say now, for instance, yeah, series 2, they're filming it now, innit? So let's say, for instance, you go and check your DMs, yeah, and Rapman's sent the call out like, yo, fam, I need you in series 2. But you got to tell him what your 2 superpowers would be. Do you understand? So, what would they be? But bear in mind, remember, for you to make it to 3, you can't have no idiot superpowers, fam. Man will just kill you off. They're gonna have to start killing people off now.
Rotted.
They killed the girl off already. You know what I mean? Like, so people are gonna be going left, right, and center in the next one.
Fuck it. I'm a rapper, so one power would be I can rap, yeah. I'll have to rap, yeah, right? And people do what I say, innit? You understand? I can control minds through rapping, yeah. Fuck it. That's one of them, yeah. Boy, and next one now, but they're all just bait, man. Like, you know what I mean? True say this ain't pre kind of, yo, I'm gonna ask you this. I just have to
that's for the it's get me the imagination.
All right, I got you know them my body's made of steel or some shit where, you know, I can't be penetrated. Pause. You understand? No Diddy and that. As I said it, I was like, yo,
when you watch it back, just look at how my face was when you said
listen,
that.
No, I don't even cut that, you know. Make sure the pause and the no Diddy's in there, bro. If I don't get cancelled out here, bro. Yeah.
So, Gun, what Still,
there you go. Yeah, call me like Superman kind of thing. And then, I can control people's minds when I rap.
Yeah. Well, you lots at home in it, like, leave some comments. Would he survive? You know what I mean? Would he survive? That's what we need to know in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. This is running smoothly as well. So, cuz mixtapes,
Mm.
like you got mixtapes and
Mm-hmm.
all of them actually,
Mm.
but preferably the ones that's out there now that people can get their hands on.
What one can they get? They can get if you're still on that piff, right? Yeah, if that still exists, yeah.
That piff, yeah.
If that piff still exists, I will re-release it because it's due to be re-released. But I got a mixtape called Reality. Half of it's produced by C Dot, who's part of the Fanatics. So C Dot produced half of it. Ski Beatz produced 3 tracks on it, and I've got some nice features on there. Shyheim, Solo, Flip Solo from N Dubs. General Levy. I've got some good features on it still, so I probably will release it. But I had a mixtape before that, back in like 04, but that's probably in the ether somewhere. I even know, but I may even put that out again still.
Okay, you're gonna re-release them and stuff.
Yeah, cause it's good music that the masses ain't heard. You feel me?
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah. No, definitely, man. So what would you say is your most known track?
Boy. All right, letter to no, not letter to my daughter. Silent Cries. I dropped that in 05 and it won a competition with Ras Kwame on One Extra. Then it won a competition on Choice FM with Phoebe One. So that was picking up some traction still.
Yeah. What did you film a video for it?
I did still, and the politics, man. I filmed the video, took it to Channel U and that, and they put it on, but they put it on a thing where, you know, it had to get voted on.
Midnight thing.
No, it had to get voted on.
You know, like what? So
they will play like 10 videos, and the public will vote which one they want to be on normal kind of rotation, because there was still politics even with Channel U. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was part.
I never got no videos on there, so I didn't like. That was so far ahead of me at the time. That's what it just felt like. It was just seemed like, yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get there. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, how would it have been them times at Channel U?
Well, do you know what it is? Yeah, you know, like there could be a bottom line where people say you do this and this happens and that happens, but really and truly, when you've got a label behind you or you've got big people behind you, they make a phone call and your video's on there. Really.
It's straight away.
I had to, you know, and to be fair, it's me one, ain't no label, you understand? I'm putting my money, I'm hustling and I'm making videos. I had 2 videos on it altogether still. But yeah, it didn't really do nothing for me because I didn't really get no push on there, you feel me? So, but that was probably the most notable tune, Silent Cry.
And see, like, for you to even get on there, what would you have done? Like, gone down there?
Yeah, I went down there and dropped it off. And them times there, you had to take them that tapes.
Okay, so break that down for me, because I always hear these kind of stories. I had to go to West End, copy on. You know what I mean? This seems like some losing battle. You know why? Because I've heard at the end of it, they can just say, "No, we're not feeling it."
Exactly, 100%, 100%.
One of my brethrens, I see him take his money, do that thing, take it to them, and then they said, like, they at least told him that to change something. So then he had to go and do some mad process to get it back, and then he took it back, and then they said no. But all through this, money is being spent.
Yeah, and videos were expensive back then, bro, with them big heavy duty cameras people pulling around. So yeah, it was a gamble because the only other option was MTV Base. But if you ain't getting on Channel U, you definitely ain't got MTV Base.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then later on came No Bling TV. I was on that when 03 they filmed it in by MI6, and not by MI6 but in Vauxhall, round that little area there. That's the first time I met Big Nasty and that, because we was all on the same show in 03 still, but that was a little easier to get on still. Hold on a minute, who we sponsored by again?
Wagwan.
Okay, so
Wagwan,
brother up in it, yeah, Let's not Wagwan, man.
You know what I normally do? I make sure that the guest is talking first. Yeah. Once they start giving me the correct information, like this
big
is a story you can drink.
I couldn't wait still. I can't lie still. It's just looking at me still.
Yeah, you said the correct things. It's all good now.
Yeah, man, that's blessed. I needed that still.
Yeah, but you saying about Big Nasty meeting him at when you was filming something.
No, basically, back in the day, Skies have a whole heap of channels.
Yeah.
And there's a channel called No Bling.
Okay.
So, and they would film like little music videos, but it wasn't really a music video, but call it a music video anyhow. So that was 03 in Vauxhall. So we was on before them. And they was just there waiting, and that's when I
Okay.
first met the
First met them and that,
and Solo as well, and L-Man and all them. Man
Okay, yeah. So this is when you're crossing paths with these kind of people and that, innit?
Yeah.
Alright. Cuz, what's your biggest collaboration?
I'd probably say Shyheim from the Wu-Tang still.
Okay, Ross. You did mention that you worked with them. Yeah, break that down, cuz.
Boy, you know what it is? It's as simple as I heard he was in the country to do a show, so I just DM'd him. Well, go on, big man, let's link up, let's do something. And he was like, yeah, but I need weed, I need this, and I said, I got you, man. What hotel? Went, picked him up, we hung out, and then boom, next thing you know, we went to Soho Studios. If you know them, still in Soho. Recorded there. I was freestyling with him and Prodigal Son as well, from Sons of Man.
Okay.
And then yeah, boom, I think a few days later had a show, and man called me up on stage, and I fucked it up still, I can't lie. I was freestyling about all kind of shit going on around me and that, you know, feeling myself and that, you feel me? But big up Rising Sun, you know, the youth that won the NAS competition still. Yeah, he was there. I'm cool with him still. He was there that night as well. But yeah, man, I fucked it up still, I can't lie.
Yeah, what's the name of the track that you did with him? Like,
It's called...
is it available so I can put the link and get the people?
Yeah.
tuned in,
I ain't gonna lie, it's not available, but I will upload it
You
to
need
my
to start
Spotify.
putting the stuff out.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I
trust
mean,
me.
fam?
I know. I will make sure it'll be on my Spotify, man.
What's
So
the name
look
of the
out.
song though?
You know what? I'm terrible, you know.
Oh,
like,
my God.
I'm terrible.
Man's checking.
Listen, man. Let me go into reality albums. You get me? Let me go to the album quickly. Reality. Where are you? Oh, Real Niggas.
Yeah.
The name might change by the time it hits Spotify, but Real Niggas is what I called it back in 013 when I recorded it.
Yeah. That must have been, what's it called? Like, you know them ones like.
Yeah, no, it's a big H2O's on that. Nah, it's H2O's on it, and B-Mus from Lewisham, Blue
B-Mus, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
he's on that
familiar,
as well.
more familiar with his name.
Yeah. I've got a few tunes with B-Mus. Big up B-Mus still, but he's on it as well still. The tune's hard still.
Yeah, man.
Produced by C. Dot from the Fanatics as well. You get me? So bare name brands are gone.
so bare like.
Yeah.
I don't know why the tune's not out then, cuz.
Cause he went jail, innit? Because he killed someone. So that kind of fucked up the momentum.
What, in England?
No, in America.
In America,
yeah. He's out now, but he went jail at the time, so it kind of fucked up the promo behind it.
The promo.
And you know what it is, yeah? I'll break it down to you, right? So, for this album, it was an album. It's not a mixtape, but it was an album, right? A brethren of mine set up a music studio and a radio station in Battersea Business Centre. So we had a radio station popping, we had a music studio, and we had C. Dot from Fanatics working as an apprentice there still.
What was the radio called? What was the station?
It was called something urban. Listen. I was terrible, man. I was terrible. Trust me. But anyway, I'll get the name. All things urban. There we go. All things Trust me, man. You know what it is, yeah? I've lived so many different lives, yeah, and I'm talking about a past life kind of thing. You get me? Because so much has happened since. But anyway, boom, that's all set up now. So boom, he brings me in. I take on 20% of the project, so 20% of the studio and the thingy, so 20% ownership. And that's when I was working on that project. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So then, and let me just skip through a couple of things. So then I end up in, my sister lives in New York. So then boom, she linked me up with Ski Beatz, who produced Dead Presidents for Jay-Z, produced most of Jay-Z's first 2 albums. So boom, ended up in his studio, ended up staying there the whole day, whole night, recording. So I had it was a big boy album, you feel me? And then while I was in Tobago with my daughter on holiday, someone went in the blood clot place, took £100,000 worth of equipment, studio equipment, radio station equipment, everything, cleaned it out. And because the cameras were shit, the insurance company covered 20% of that. So that's when the album didn't even come out, everything flopped. And then my man went jail at the same time.
Okay.
And then that happened because my business partner got too pally with certain people you shouldn't really get pally with.
Yeah.
And you know, you see them same codes there.
Yeah.
You're giving bare man them codes.
Yeah.
Man just park up his car, fill up the van and
knows
gone.
when you're out as
Of
well. They know when
course.
you're out, like.
Well, come 1 in the morning, it's 24 hours these things. You get me, bro?
Yeah.
1 in the morning, pull up, load up the van, done. So that was the end of that still. So that's why that music never got put out.
Yeah.
Again,
And
still.
you can have the equipment, but guess what? the music that's on the equipment.
I
You
know, the
can't
drive.
have it. Like, give
I
it
know.
back, please. You know them ones.
Yeah, I
you know,
know,
like
I
them
know, I
people
know, I
that
know.
like steal someone's coat, but you see someone's house keys.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you just like take the coat, have it,
Yeah,
take the
yeah,
keys
yeah.
out and just drop it on the floor. So
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
come
yeah,
back
yeah.
looking,
At
they can
least,
at
yeah, I know,
least give them the
Nothing
keys.
you can
blood.
do with them keys there. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God, fam, that must have hurt, man.
I did, bruv. I'm on holiday, bruv.
Oh,
Chilling.
man.
Man's even questioning me, bruv. I'm like, big man, I'm in the next freaking country room, boy. It ain't me.
Like, what does it benefit me to like? You know them ones.
Yeah,
It's
of
got my
course.
music on it. If you
There you go.
hear the music come out, yeah. If you hear the music come out shortly, then yeah, something goes up in it. Like, you know them ones.
Mm-hmm. It was a big scramble still, I can't lie.
Oh yeah, cuz jump off.
Oh shit, yeah. So, what was it? 04 times, no, maybe 04, probably 03. You know, I think his name's Harry. The owner of Jump Off.
Okay.
I used to work in the studio in like Hanger Lane. My brethren, big up JO.
Jail, yeah.
Lost Soul
okay.
Productions and that. From
Okay.
back in the days. Their studio was next door to his.
Yeah.
So I'd go in there and chat with him, you understand, while I'm recording.
yeah.
And he said, yeah, I got this Jump Off thing. So I'd go down, I'm battling and that.
Oh, you was
Yeah, I was battling. I got to the final and battled too much. He was a name brand back then. He went to America and beat some name brand American battle rappers still. So I beat one come to the final, but you know them man there, that battle rap, that's their bread and butter, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So they know how to pick a motherfucker apart.
Yeah, yeah.
You get me? I'm just saying your mum does this, your dad does. It worked
Yeah.
in the first round when I beat the first few.
Yeah.
But when I think it's a pro, you understand?
nose and-
Yeah, bro, you got SC5 on your shit. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
rinsing
you
me, you
can
get me?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, say less, fam. But then, hear the joke, I used to be a regular there because I knew Ari and that. And I think they done a documentary one time and they did film me and my barbers in, it's your FE from East. It's in Dalston. You know, by Dalston Market, there's a barbers used to call Dad's Barbers.
Yeah.
People from Dalston will know that barbers, Dad's Barbers. I done a little filming in there back in 02 for their documentary. But I went one time, and it was Professor Green.
Okay, yeah.
Versus someone, right?
Yeah.
Can't remember who was battling, and Estelle and is it DJ Semtex, the one with the arm thing?
Yeah.
Sorry, cut that bit out, right? But yeah. They were the judges.
Okay,
You
yeah.
get me? And I'm skinny man's with me in the crowd and that, and freaking Estelle must have said something about you're too much like Eminem. So Professor the
Okay.
next round. Oh my God. The way he killed Semtex, but the way he rasped Estelle,
He
bro.
just got onto them as well.
He-
Like
big man,
just
he
diss
killed her. He duppied her. The whole
jump off was
crowd
cold.
turned on Estelle, bro. She's a fucking judge, bro. You understand? The whole crowd
Cold.
turned
The
on her,
jump-offs
bro.
were cold, man.
But yeah, man, another jump off, boy. That set the pace for what you see. Modern day battle rap in America.
Yeah.
Smack DVDs and that. I mean, I would say smack, but you know, like the URL era and all that's
Yeah,
going on now.
yeah.
They set the pace for all of that.
Yeah. Now, what's it called? See the jump offs. Man's got some epic stories from like. I don't know. I think I might have said this story before, but if I haven't, I just quickly relive it again because it's the golden era. But I remember going to jump off, yeah, and how my man them used to kind of run this thing was like it's all banter. So they know I rap, but like you know that like man's on that kind of like I rap, but like don't tell everyone. You know, like I'm not going around saying I rap. Like, I'm still trying to like it's still not actually too cool to be the rapper. So you don't know if they're taking the piss. Do you understand? But when we're in them places, the man them's on the thing where hunt like.
Yeah.
Go on the mic, like they're beating me up, like to say like go on the mic, innit?
Yeah.
But they've said something about an open mic situation,
Okay.
and where I'm acting like shut up, man, like leave me alone. I'm moving all, cause see by the time I've plucked up my courage to say, alright then, let me go on there. Guess I've seen Cadet
Okay. Yeah.
is on the stage, but he's unknown.
Okay. Yeah.
No one knows who he is, and he's gone on there, and my man was so confident. The way he just like lit up the whole cadet, like
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you know what? It's a good. Maybe it might be a good, might be a good thing that I didn't go on there this week because my confidence weren't high. Like how he went, it's like he wanted it. Like I could see that guy was going to be a star.
Yeah.
Like that's the first time I saw him, and then I knew who he was straight away after because of that kind of thing. So yeah, them jump offs were crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But I remember one time I did perform there with my crew still, and the CD was scratching. And I said, fuck the CD, a cappella.
Yeah,
So as we're busting it, the whole crowd started bashing, bam, 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 with this rapping, and the crowd is just banging, making the beat happen, rude boy. You get me? So yeah, that was a classic moment still.
Yeah, man. The jump off's crazy, man. Jump off's always been crazy.
Yeah, no, it's been nuts still.
All right, cuz let me go into what's it called, a scenario. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like obviously you've got your what's it called? You've got your history, so you know who you are. But I'm saying you as a new artist, but back then. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you 3 scenarios and see what path you would have taken.
Back then, yeah.
Back then.
All right, cool.
Do you understand? So cool. Your first freestyle. Yeah. So 2 people holler at you to come on their camera to do it. You know them ones like they're up and coming and all that. Yeah. So one of them is Streets Incarcerated, and the other one's Dark and Cold Industry Lockdown.
I'll be like dark and cold still.
Okay, why?
Because when I think of dark and cold, I think of too many hip hop legends, by UK pop legends. You get me? And that was the play still. So I'm more affiliated. I'm not more affiliated, but more familiar with dark and cold. You understand?
Yeah. Even though they were both big for what they did at the time.
Yeah.
I can understand why Dark and Cold would have been, because they got the Avrexes, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
already you already fit in. You already fit in. All right, cool. That one's wrapped. Album release. Yeah, so you've gone on from this Dark and Cold, like you're the man now in it. So it's album release time. Yeah. But where to do this album release? D-Rilla or Kung Fu?
Probably D-Rilla, you know.
Why?
It goes back to the same thing, bruv. Like, I just remember other artists being there, bruv.
But both of them places are like historically known.
They're historically known, but we talk about me, you know, bruv.
Yeah, God.
So you may know more about the next than me, you feel me? But for me personally, that name rang more bells for me where I was at that time.
Yeah.
So if we're going back to where I was at that time,
you
would have been that.
That's fair, man. All right, cool. So your first big feature now. You know them ones, like now
cool,
you've got hit songs yourself on the road, but now man's saying that, yo, fam, remix. They're hollering at you. You got 2 remixes, yeah? There was no remixes of this tune, but remix was made for you.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. So you can only go on one though.
All right, cool, yeah.
So the first one is Skinny Man, Counselor State of Mind, or Kalashnikov, Murder.
All right, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Skinny Man, Cancer State of Mind, a big boy tune, but that's his. Like that beat is not it don't really suit my style. But that tune's a classic. But Murder, when it hit the roads, that shit was hard. Can't even lie to you. So definitely Murder. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely Murder. And
definitely, bro. You hear me? Because in my mind, I'm like, right, my man fucked it up. All right, let me come and fuck it up. And you know, like, let's have a competition kind of energy. You get me?
Yeah, that's what it would have been. That's what it would have been.
My man's just talking and he's talking about his personal things and where he's coming from, which I respect. Classic album, by the way. I still listen to that shit to today, bro.
Classic, innit? All right, well,
both albums were classic, man. Fuck that. Both albums.
Classic. You know them ones. Yeah, no, that path. Yeah, I think you. Well, I leave it to the people at home to decide. Would we know? But if you're on one of them songs, yeah, we're gonna know you now.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We definitely would have known you now. You know what I mean? All right, cuz. So, when you started music here, what was your aims?
To be the first UK rapper to bust America. That was it.
That was always your...
I said, fuck school, fuck everything. I'm going to bust in America. And that was my mind from 13, 14 years old.
And it's just been, you know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, you sounded like you've gone on the right path anyway.
I'd done that up until probably 06, took a little break, come back 13, and then I was gone again. But at that moment when I realised that ain't going to happen, bruv, that shit was depressing, bruv. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I said fuck everything, bro. I put all my eggs in one fucking basket. I can't lie. It's only when I start having kids and shit, I was like, yo, D, you need to kind of switch up and do something different. You get me? Yeah, big man.
If the music's not gonna pay, you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
All right. Well, cuz, you know, like how we're flowing, we've got about 2 questions left anyway. But this is next one. This is for the people at home, but obviously, if you want to get involved, you can.
Yeah.
So this is named the Adlib. Yeah. 3 Adlibs, and people at home or yourself name the rapper that said this Adlib. Do you get what I'm saying? I might say them incorrectly, but bear with me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So the first one is, okay. Okay.
That shit is random, boy. I let the people know because I ain't got a fucking clue. I can't lie to you still.
Okay. Next one is, what else? What else?
Right, bro, you're
They
good at
sound
your
mad.
job still. I can't lie. Still.
They sound mad when I say them, innit? Kalas.
Big man. Just Adlibs, you know, like you. All right, cool.
Oh man, doing this is so much fun.
Oh my days.
Alright, you lot's at home saving, innit?
Save me, cause I don't even know my own lyrics half the fucking time. You understand?
Yeah, fam. Alright, cuz your biggest achievement. Yeah, your biggest achievement.
What, in music?
Yeah, in music.
My biggest achievement in the music thing there. I don't know, maybe. See, you know what, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of these questions, yeah, right? I need a meditation on it, you feel me? But off the top of my head, biggest achievement, probably working with Ski Beatz, you know, because he's hip hop royalty, innit? Like,
Yeah.
to the nth degree.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So probably working with Ski Beatz, man. Shout out Ski Beatz, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's a big one anyway. You know them ones. What did he make again? Dead Prez or something?
Dead President, Streets is Watching.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Devil, the D. Like, so much tunes, bruv. Just hard. Like I said, majority of the first two albums, well, most of the big tunes anyway, Ski Beatz made that. Still worked with Snoop Dogg, Kano. Like, the list goes on still, you understand? He's the one who made, you know, the Camp Low tune, what's the Camp Low tune? This is it, what?
Okay, yeah. Luchini pouring from the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah,
Let's get
yeah.
rich, what?
There you go, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
Bad
man.
boy tune.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get.
And then you know the tune, the
I can't even
Jay-Z
do
tune,
the thing.
Devils. That was his song.
Okay.
Dear God, I wonder, can you save me?
Yeah.
But with that sampling, that was his song, you get me? And then Jay-Z took it and even took his flow still, but that's a whole no, sorry, Feeling It. You know the shit, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
That was his tune for his album. And Jay-Z said, yo, let me have that for mine.
Feeling it. Like, I don't, yeah.
There you go, still.
That's
But yeah,
mad.
that's a big
Mad.
accomplishment for me. Actually being in his presence, working with him, you know, making the music in front of me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then, but I'll give you one quick thing though, yeah. In 2012, I done a show in New York, right? And literally, I was shocked. I don't know the landscape now, but back then, hip hop was that down south sounding shit, not shit music, right? So I had the most hip hop sounding New York. I was the most New York sounding in New York, bro.
In New York.
Motherfuckers were coming up to me, yo, son. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm matching boom bap in a beat by C Dot. You understand?
Yeah.
So that was a good experience. But I won't say accomplishment, but that was a good experience as well.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. See, your story's actually more epicer than I thought. You just said a few things that said, yeah, okay, jump off, okay, Shyheim, okay. But now that you're going through it, it's like, yeah, this is something was worthy of being on the show.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
the people
yeah.
that, man,
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I ain't reached out to no other platform. I just do my thing in it. You understand?
Yeah.
But this particular platform, what it stands for and what it does, I could relate to, I could feel it, and I was excited to be on here because I've seen, no disrespect, but them man there in the charts, I don't really look up to them, and I never will. I respect them, but man that I look up to, I've seen on this platform. You feel me?
Yeah.
So of course, for me to touch it is a blessing. So I appreciate it, big man.
No, respect, man.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, man. You've get me. It's the stamp's been put on it, but it's eligible. It's more than eligible, and that's the beauty of it. That like, raw man can actually find out stories of people that I didn't even know nothing about, but you're valuing my platform as, let me get my story out there because there's people from that time that are gathered around watching for whoever they might recognize. Do you understand? To the point where they won't even just want to know who that person is then, hun. Who is he? You're saying he's some, who is he? And then they'll, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
Come here. That's where the people's got to come. You get me? Yeah, cause I feel like we've gone through so much like epic stuff, yeah. So I want to end it off with like, what's new? What's next?
Okay, what's new is just dropped a tune called Off the Roads. I'm gonna start pushing it properly soon. But check out my Spotify, innit? I've got some new tunes coming up, some new music videos coming up, and just coming with a nice sounding music. You get me, bro? Just a nice vibe, nice sound, mature music. You feel me? Real shit, but Yeah, bruv, just making my music sound as good as possible. That's the goal.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to put the link to the Spotify in the description so people can keep up to date with.
Yeah, that'd be
You know
blessed.
what I'm saying, fam? And like, yeah, man, I feel like, is there anything else you want to mention just in case? You know, like sometimes people get that little, and then they think, oh, Hunt.
Oh, yeah. Before I left my yard, my daughter said, make sure you shout me out on the podcast, Dad. So, yeah. Faith and Amber, big up. And I can't forget my big one, Aaliyah, yeah. Bless her.
All right. Well, listen, it's your boy H.U.N. Tizzy with
D-Rilla.
Yeah. This is the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast. Until next time.
We all got dreams that we gotta pursue. I mean, we all got dreams that we gotta believe in. I mean, we all got targets that we gotta achieve. So how can I rest when I got family to feed? I mean, with my intuition, I'll make wise decision. I'll navigate the chaos and avoid collision. Stick to the program and follow my vision. I'm just trying to keep it real. I got a legacy to build. It's real.